Good morning students, welcome to today's maths class. So we have been discussing about chapter 11 ratio. Our next topic is to divide a given quantity in a given ratio. If a whole quantity is divided into two parts in the ratio A is to B, then first part you can find by using this formula A by A plus B into the whole quantity. And second part you can find by using this formula B by A plus B into the whole quantity. Okay, ഒരു whole quantity നമ്മൾ രണ്ടായിട്ട് ഡിവൈഡ് ചെയ്യാണ് A is to B എന്നുള്ള റേഷ്യോയിൽ. ഓക്കെ, അങ്ങനെയാണെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ഫസ്റ്റ് പാർട്ട് കണ്ടുപിടിക്കാൻ ഫോർമുല ഏതാണ് വരിക? A by A plus B. എയുടെയും ബിയുടെയും വാല്യൂ ഇവിടെ നിന്ന് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് കിട്ടും. ഈ റേഷ്യോ തന്നതിന്ന് എയുടെയും ബിയുടെയും ഫസ്റ്റ് ടേമിനെ എയും സെക്കൻഡ് ടേമിനെ ബിയും ആക്കി എടുക്കാം. Okay, so first part you can find by using this formula A by A plus B into the whole quantity. Second part you can find by using this formula B by A plus B into the whole quantity. Okay, now let us do one problem based on this. Exercise 11C, in that first question, rupees 120 is to be divided between Hari and Gopi in the ratio 5:3. How much does each get? So total amount, it is 120. This amount is to be divided between Hari and Gopi in the ratio 5:3. So what amount will each get? Will Hari get? You have to find. What amount will Gopi get? That you have to find. Okay, so total amount it is 120. Ratio to be divided it is 5:3. So amount Hari get, we can find in this ratio 5:3. We can take it as A is to B. A is to B ratio equal to 5:3. Here A equal to 5 and B equal to 3. We can take like this. Okay, and whole quantity we can take it as rupees 120. So amount Hari get, first part is the amount that Hari get. So we know that the formula A by A plus B into whole quantity. Okay, this is the first part. This is the formula for finding the first part. Here this is the amount that Hari get. A by A plus B into whole quantity. So in place of A you can substitute 5 by A plus B. It is 5 plus 3. So 5 by 5 plus 3 into whole quantity. Here it is total amount is the whole quantity. So it is 120. Now you can find 5 by 5 plus 3 into 120 equal to 5 by 5 plus 3, it is 8 into 120. Now 8 and 120 you can cancel. 120 you can divide by 8. You will get 15 here. So 5 into 15 it is rupees 75. So rupees 75 is the amount that Hari gets. Okay, next we have to find amount that Gopi gets. That is second part. Okay, second part we have to find the formula. It is B by A plus B into the whole quantity. Okay, so B, in place of B what is given? Ratio's second term we can take it as B. So 3 by A plus B, it is 5 plus 3 into the whole quantity, it is 120. Okay, so 3 by 5 plus 3, it is 8 into 120. 120 and 8, it will be 15 here. Now 15 into 3, it is rupees 45. So amount Hari gets it is rupees 75 and amount that Gopi gets it is rupees 45. Now if we take their ratio 75 is to 45, if we take means we will get the ratio what? 5 is to 3. This is given in the question, no? In the question ratio is given 5 is to 3 only. So our answer is correct. No need to write this. You can check whether it is correct or not using this by taking their ratios. Okay. Second question, divide 72 in the ratio 2 1 by 2 is to 1 1 by 2. Okay, so 72 we have to divide in the ratio 2 1 by 2 is to 1 1 by 2. So whole quantity, here whole quantity we can take it 72. Okay, 72 we can take it the whole quantity. Now ratio to be divided, ratio, that is A is to B, we can take it 2 1 by 2 is to 1 1 by 2. Now let us convert this ratio to simplest form. 2 1 by 2, 2 into 2 4, 4 plus 1 5 by 2. We are converting this mixed fraction to improper fraction. Okay, 1 1 by 2, 2 into 1 2, 2 plus 1 3 by 2 you will get. Now 5 by 2 is to 3 by 2. We can write it in this form, 5 by 2 divided by 3 by 2. Division of fraction, how we can do that? Dividend you can write as it is. Division sign, replace it by multiplication sign. Take the reciprocal of this divisor. So this will be 2 by 3. Reciprocal of 3 by 2, it is 2 by 3. Okay, now we can multiply this. 2 2 you can cancel. Remaining you will get 5 by 3, that is 5 is to 3. So this is the ratio. Okay, A is to B, we got it 5 is to 3. So A equal to 5 and B equal to 3, and the whole quantity it is 72. So how can we find the first part? First part, on dividing 72 in the ratio 2 1 by 2 is to 1 1 by 2, first part you can find by the formula A by A plus B into whole quantity. Okay, so in place of A it is 5 and B it is 3. Okay, so A by A plus B, 5 by 5 plus 3 into whole quantity it is 72. We can substitute that. A value it is 5, B value it is 3. So A by A plus B it is 5 by 5 plus 3 into whole quantity it is 72. So 5 by 5 plus 3, 8 into 72. 8 and 72, it is 9 here. Now 5 into 9 it is 45. So first part it will be 45. Okay, next let's find the second part. Second part equal to, how we can find the formula? It is B by A plus B into whole quantity. Okay, so B, in place of B it is 3 by A plus B it is 5 plus 3. A value 5, B value 3 into whole quantity 72. So 3 by 5 plus 3 it is 8 into 72. 8 and 72 will go. You can reduce that, 9 here. So 9 into 3, 27. So 72 is divided in the ratio 2 1 by 2 is to 1 by 2. 1 1 by 2. So the numbers will be, first part it will be 45 and second part it will be 27. Okay, if we take their ratio, you will get the ratio 5 is to 3. Okay. Now third question, divide 81 into 3 parts in the ratio 2 is to 3 is to 4. So 81 we have to divide in the ratio 2 is to 3 is to 4. The whole quantity, here what is the whole quantity? We have to divide 81. So 81 we can take it whole quantity. Okay, ratio to be divided. Ratio to be divided, it is here 3 terms are given. So we can write A is to B is to C. One more term we can take. It is given here 2 is to 3 is to 4. Okay, A value it will be 2, B value it is 3 and C value it is 4. Now how we can find the first part? First part, in order to find the first part, the formula it is A by, here 3 terms are there. So you have to add that 3 terms, A plus B plus C. Okay, into whole quantity. So A it is 2 by A plus B plus C it is 2 plus 3 plus 4 into whole quantity it is 81. So 81. Now what you will get? 2 by 2 plus 3 plus 4, 5 plus 4, 9 into 81. Now 81 and 9, here it will be 9, 2 into 9 it is 18. So first part it will be 18. Okay. Now next we need to find the second part. Second part formula, it is b by a plus b plus c. Since there are 3 terms, you have to take the sum of that 3 terms. Okay, a plus b plus c into whole quantity. So b, in place of b, what is it? 3 by a plus b plus c, it is 2 plus 3 plus 4. All the terms you can add into whole quantity, it is 81. So what you will get? 3 by 9 into 81. 9 and 81, here it will be 9. So 3 into 9, 27 is the second part. Last we need to find the third part. Third part, it is c. c by a plus b plus c into whole quantity. Okay, this is the formula for finding the third part. Now in place of c, it is 4. 4 by 2 plus 3 plus 4 into whole quantity, it is 81. So 4 by 9 into 81. 9 and 81 will go in 9. 4 into 9, it is 36. Therefore, what are the 3 parts? Therefore, 3 parts are, first part it is 18, second part it is 27, and third part it is 36. 18, 27 and 36. Okay, on adding this you will get 81 only. 18 plus 27 plus 36, it will be 81. Okay. Next, fourth question. Divide rupees 10,400 among A, B and C in the ratio 1 by 2 is to 1 by 3 is to 1 by 4. So here the whole quantity is rupees 10,400. Okay, 10,400 is the total amount to be distributed or divided among A, B and C. So whole quantity you can take it as 10,400. Okay, 10,400 ആണ് നമുക്ക് എക്കും ബിക്കും സിക്കും ആയിട്ട് ഡിവൈഡ് ചെയ്യേണ്ടത്. അപ്പോൾ ഹോൾ ക്വാണ്ടിറ്റീനെ നമുക്ക് 10,400 എടുക്കാം. Now ratio to be divided. Here 3 quantities, 3 terms are there. A is to B is to C. Okay, 3 terms are there for ratios. So you can take like this. It is 1 by 2 is to 1 by 3 is to 1 by 4. Now let us write this in simplest form. How we can write this in simplest form? I told you, just if the ratio is given in this form, in fractional form means you can convert that to integers form. Take the LCM of the denominator. LCM of 2, 3 and 4. What is it? It is 12. Okay, multiply each term of the ratio by this LCM. So what you will get? 1 by 2 into 12 is 2. Next term, 1 by 3 into 12 is to 1 by 4 into 12. Now 1 by 2 into 12, it will be 6. Okay, 1 by 3 into 12 is 4 and 1 by 4 into 12 it is 3. So what is the ratio? 6 is to 4 is to 3. Okay, we can take this ratio as A is to B is to C. This is A is to B is to C form. We have converted this type ratio in fractional form to integers form. Okay, simplest form. So A value you can take it as 6. A is to B is to C equal to 6 is to 4 is to 3. So A equal to 6 and B equal to 4, C equal to 3. Okay, now you can find the first part. It is formula A by A plus B plus C into whole quantity. This is the formula for finding the first part. So A, in place of A it is 6 by A plus B plus C it is 6 plus 4 plus 3 into whole quantity, it is rupees 10,400. Okay, so 6 by 6 plus 4, 10 plus 3, 13 into 10,400. Now 13 and 10,400 we can divide. 13 into 8, it is 104. So 800 will be here. Okay, 800. Now 6 into 800, you will get rupees 4,800. So first amount or first part, it is rupees 4,800. Okay, next let us find the second part. Formula, it is B by A plus B plus C into whole quantity. Okay, so B, in place of B we can write 4 by 6 plus 4 plus 3 into 10,400. Again 4 by, it is 13 into 10,400. We can cancel this here, it will be 800. 4 into 800, it is rupees 3,200. This is the amount that B gets. Okay, this amount is divided among A, B and C. So first part is the amount that A gets. Amount A gets, in place of this you can write A gets or amount A gets. Second part is the amount that B gets. Third part is the amount that C gets. Okay, C gets, how you can find it? Is formula, it is C by A plus B plus C. This is the formula for finding the third part. Okay, C by A plus B plus C into whole quantity equal to, in place of C it is 3. 3 by 6 plus 4 plus 3 into whole quantity, it is 10,400. So what we will get? 3 by 13 into 10,400. We can cancel this. Here it will be 800. 3 into 800, it is rupees 2,400. So amount A gets is rupees 4,800. Amount B gets it is rupees 3,200. And amount C gets is rupees 2,400. Okay. Next, fifth question. A profit of rupees 2,500 is to be shared among 3 persons in the ratio 6:9:10. How much does each person get? So, a profit of rupees 2,500. So, rupees 2,500 is to be divided among 3 persons in the ratio 6:9:10. So, whole quantity, you can take it rupees 2,500. rupees 2,500 ആണ് നമുക്ക് 3 പേഴ്സണിൽ ആയിട്ട് ഡിവൈഡ് ചെയ്യേണ്ടത്. ഓക്കെ, സോ ദിസ് യു ക്യാൻ ടേക്ക് ആസ് ഹോൾ ക്വാണ്ടിറ്റി. റേഷ്യോ ടു ബി ഡിവൈഡഡ്, ratio it is A is to B is to C. What is it? 6 is to 9 is to 10. Okay, in the question ratio is given 6 is to 9 is to 10. That ratio we can take it as A is to B is to C. So A value it is 6, A equal to 6, B equal to 9, C equal to 10. Okay, now how you can find first person, what amount that first person gets? That is first part. You can find by the formula A by A plus B plus C into whole quantity. Okay, in place of A it is 6 by A plus B plus C. It is 6 plus 9 plus 10. You can substitute the values of A, B and C. 6 plus 9 plus 10 into whole quantity, it is 2,500. Okay, so 6 by 9 plus 6, 15 plus 10, it is 25 into 2,500. So 25 and 2,500 you can divide. You will get 100 here. Now 6 into 100, it is rupees 600. So the amount first person gets, it is rupees 600. Next, amount that a second person gets. Formula, it is second part. How we can find B by A plus B plus C into whole quantity. So B, in place of B it is 9 by A plus B plus C, it is 6 plus 9 plus 10 into whole quantity it is 2500. So 9 by this is 25 into 2500, 25 and 2500, here 100, it will be 100 here, so 9 into 100, rupees 900. So 900 is the amount that the second person gets. Next, one more is there, third person gets, amount that third person gets. So you can find using this formula, C by A plus B plus C into whole quantity. Sum of ratios it is, A plus B plus C, it is sum of ratios. Okay, now in place of C it is 10. Okay, so 10 by A plus B plus C, it is 6 plus 9 plus 10 into whole quantity 2500. 10 by 25 into 2500. This on adding you will get 25. 25 and 2500 it will go in 100. 10 into 100 it is 1000. So amount that C, that third person gets, it is rupees 1000. Okay. Sixth question. The angles of a triangle are in the ratio 3:7:8. Find the greatest and the smallest angles. So angles of a triangles. How many angles does a triangle have? It is 3. Okay. That 3 angles are in the ratio 3:7:8. So ratio equal to A:B:C, it is given 3:7:8. Find the greatest and the smallest angle, and it is given a clue there. The sum of the angles of a triangle is 180. Total sum of this angles it is 180, that we know. The sum of 3 angles of a triangle is always 180. So whole quantity you can take it as 180. Sum of 3 angles of a triangle is 180. That's why we are taking the whole quantity as 180. Okay, ഒരു ട്രയാങ്കിളിലെ 3 ആംഗിൾസിൻ്റെ സമ്മ് 180 ആയതുകൊണ്ട് ഹോൾ ക്വാണ്ടിറ്റി നമുക്ക് 180 എടുക്കാം. ആ 3 ആംഗിൾസിൻ്റെ റേഷ്യോ ആണ് 3:7:8. Now how can we find the first angle? First angle or first part, the formula it is A by A plus B plus C into whole quantity. Okay, so A, in place of A it is 3. 3 by A plus B plus C, it is 3 plus 7 plus 8. Sum of ratios we can take. A plus B plus C, it is sum of ratios. Into whole quantity it is 180. So 3 by 7 plus 3, 10 plus 8, 18 into 180. 18 and 118, 180, it will go in 10. Okay, so 3 into 10, the first angle will be 30 degree. Okay, next we have to find the second angle. Second angle or second part, how we can find the formula? It is B by A plus B plus C into whole quantity. So B, in place of B, in ratio it is 7. 7 by 3 plus 7 plus 8 into 180. That is 7 by, on adding this you will get 18 into 180. So 18 and 180 you can cancel. Here it will be 10. So 7 into 10, it is 70 degree. Second angle it will be 70 degree. Okay, next one more angle we have to find. Third angle, the formula it is C by third angle, formula C by A plus B plus C into whole quantity. Okay, in place of C it is given 8. 8 by A plus B plus C, it is 3 plus 7 plus 8 into whole quantity 180. So 8 by 18 into 180. Here it will be 10. 8 into 10, 80 degree will be the third angle. Okay. 7th question you can do as homework. Next 8th question. An alloy of zinc and copper weighs 12 1/2 kilogram. If in the alloy the ratio of zinc and copper is 1:4, find the weight of copper in it. So alloy means it is mixture of metals, 2 or more metals. Okay, so that alloy contains zinc and copper. Okay, now this total weight of this alloy, it is given 12 1/2 kilogram, and ratio of zinc and copper in that alloy, it is 1:4. You have to find the weight of copper. ഒരു അലോയുടെ ടോട്ടൽ വെയിറ്റ് എന്നുള്ളത് സിങ്കിൻ്റെയും കോപ്പറിൻ്റെയാണ് അലോയ്. ഓക്കെ, അതിൻ്റെ ടോട്ടൽ വെയിറ്റ് 12 1/2 കിലോഗ്രാം ആണ്. അതിലുള്ള സിങ്കിൻ്റെയും കോപ്പറിൻ്റെയും റേഷ്യോ എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് 1:4 ആണ്. അങ്ങനെയാണെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ വാട്ട് ഈസ് ദ വെയിറ്റ് ഓഫ് ദി കോപ്പർ യു ഹാവ് ടു ഫൈൻഡ്. സോ ഹിയർ ദിസ് terms of ratio you can see here 1:4. 1 stands for 1 represent weight of zinc and 4 represent weight of copper. We have to find the weight of copper. Okay, so we can take this one. We know the formula. It is B by A plus B into whole quantity. Okay, second part we are finding here. Second part is copper here. So second part, in order to find the second part, the formula it is B by A plus B into whole quantity. This ratio we can take it as A is to B. In that B, in place of B, it is 4. Okay, we have to find the weight of copper. Copper is the second term or second part of this ratio. So this term representing copper, it is 4. So B value you can take it as 4. The formula we can use is weight of copper, it is B by A plus B into whole quantity. ഇവിടെ റേഷ്യോയിൽ സെക്കൻഡ് പാർട്ടാണ്, സെക്കൻഡ് പാർട്ടിലാണ് കോപ്പർ ഉള്ളത്. അപ്പോൾ ഇവിടെ ടേമിൽ നമ്മൾ സെക്കൻഡ് ടേം ആണ് എടുക്കേണ്ടത്, ദാറ്റ് ഇസ് ബി. ഓക്കെ, സോ വെയിറ്റ് ഓഫ് കോപ്പർ കണ്ടുപിടിക്കാൻ B by A plus B into whole quantity, this formula we can use. Now B, it is 4 by A plus B, it is 1 plus 4 into whole quantity, whole total weight of alloy you can take it as whole quantity, that is 12 1/2 kilogram. So what we will get, 4 by 5 into 12 1/2, we can write that in improper fraction. 2 into 12 24, 24 plus 1 25/2. Now 5 and 25 you can cancel, 5 here and 1 here, 2 and 4, it is 2 here and 1 here. What you will get, 2 into 5, 10 kilogram. This is the weight of copper in it. Okay, in the question it is asked only the weight of copper, no need to find the weight of zinc. So weight of copper, it is 10 kilogram. Okay.